This year, all of us have realized how important acts of kindness are. To recognize some outstanding members of our community, we have inaugurated a new program called the Kindness Champion. We had 14 wonderful finalists who have helped their community by providing food to families during COVID-19, sharing books with our school children, helping our frontline workers, and so much more. Let's give a huge round of applause to these amazing 14 champions. Each of these finalists is a kindness champion, and we would not have been able to choose just one. But that's where your votes came in to select the winner. We had over 15,000 votes. And now, the time you've all been waiting for. Drum roll. The third runner-up is Cynthia James, the CEO and founder of Comfort Children's Ministry, whose goal is to positively impact the lives of children in underserved communities. We see Cynthia frequently at our days of sharing when she picks up hygiene items and clothes for the children of families she works with. Cynthia is constantly serving her community of Newburgh and beyond through our acts of kindness. The second runner-up is Joanne Brown, the Program Director and Coordinator of National Alliance of Mental Illness, otherwise known as NAMI Mid-Hudson. She works tirelessly to share that there is always someone there to listen, that they are not alone. Currently, she is leading classes via Zoom to provide help and support to 57 families who have loved ones with mental health issues, helping them to navigate through any mental health crisis that may arise during the isolation and stress of the pandemic. And our first runner-up is Michael Galm. Michael has impressed all of us by his incredible kindness at such a young age. During the pandemic, he realized many of his peers at Newburgh Enlarged City School District might be isolated without proper reading material. He was able to purchase 3,200 pounds, or the equivalent of 2 pallets of new books that he purchased on Facebook Marketplace and distributed them to his peers at Newburgh School. Here's what Michael had to say.
My name is Michael, and I am so honored that I've been nominated for the Kindness Champion. I want to thank all the other nominees that have done so many other great things. What I did was I donated so many brand new books to communities that needed them. And I am so happy that United Way does so many other things to help children in need and just people. And I want to thank them. Everyone be well and be safe.
And now I'm happy to announce the winner of the Kindness Champion is Tara Shafer. During the pandemic, Tara helped organize a campaign to purchase meals from local restaurants to feed the frontline workers at COVID-19 testing sites. She also worked to provide PPE during the initial shortages. In addition, she spearheaded a campaign to save the Dream Studio that was close to being shut down during the pandemic. She also helped raise funds to keep the studio open and continue to provide scholarships and serve the youths of her community. She has had such a positive impact on so many people in our community. Thank you, Tara, for all you do.
Thank you all so much for the honor of this nomination. Wearing a mask 2020. I wanted to thank everybody at United Way and everybody at Dream Studio for the honor of this nomination. We've been working really hard to try to keep kids dancing through the pandemic. It has been a joy and an honor to see the strength of these kids and how hard they've worked to scaffold their program, and what an honor to help them do it. So thank you all so much. Looking forward to hearing all the other good works of the people, and sending best wishes to all for health and safety. Thank you so much.
I'd like to personally thank each and every one of our finalists for all they have done to spread kindness within our community. And in addition to the recognition, we'll be presenting each of the top 4 with plaques and a donation to the nonprofit organization of their choice from United Way. We're also inviting them to attend our celebration of service as our guest in the spring. Senator Sue Serino and Senator James Skoufis will be sending them certificates of recognition. And you can read about all of our kindness champions as well as see their videos by clicking on their photos in our virtual journal. Remember that kindness is contagious too. Thank you all for joining us today. I have to give a shout out to all of our kindness champions. It was so exciting. It was an amazing, amazing campaign, and Our top, right? Our top four, Cynthia, Joanne, Michael, and Tara did an amazing job. I think, I thought I saw Tara. Is she on? And Michael? Oh, there's Tara.
Have I unmuted myself successfully?
Yes. Who is that? Theodora? Great.
Tara,
Okay.
yeah.
Tara, sorry. Yes.
Everybody can unmute themselves now, so yeah, go ahead.
Great.
Thank you all.
Do you want me to start or?
Yeah, congratulations. We'll
Thank
start
you
with Tara.
so much. I wanted first to say thank you to Michael. You are amazing. I mean, the future, you are completely inspirational. Keep going. Amazing. So cool.
Thank you.
And of course everybody else as well. I'm honored to be considered alongside you all, but to see somebody as young as Michael get so engaged and so involved so young is really, really pretty remarkable. So I think that you get like a special star of something high up, Keep going. Always keep that. I wanted to thank the United Way of Dutchess County Orange region. And I also wanted to remember all of those we've lost this year, in particular, Mr. Molinaro's father, Anthony. Deepest condolences. And I wanted to sort of just take a second to kind of celebrate the kids of the Hudson Valley a little bit. I feel like some of the COVID conversation has been necessarily response and crisis related and therefore a bit sort of parent-centric. But so we did what we could for, feeding the front lines and all that sort of stuff, which is a tremendous honor. But one of the other things we did was this Dream Studio campaign. And basically the story of Dream Studio is that it is a small studio in Red Hook, completely outstanding dance program, leads with body positivity, confidence of kids, expression. And then if you happen to sort of move through all of that, you discover that she's also an excellent teacher, and her students can go on, if they wish, to some of the more prestigious programs. So when COVID hit, working in a small arts community, a small arts place in a small community, hard hit by the pandemic, she's wonderful, but her margins aren't ever going to be extraordinary. So she was immediately deeply imperiled. And so the story of Dream is really the story of how the kids stepped up to save their own studio. And all I did was help to kind of weave it together. So, across social distance, in the middle of an economic catastrophe and in a health crisis we've not seen in a century, these kids put together selfies and testimonials about why Dream matters and why dance matters and why the arts matter and how they make us human and express ourselves and what it gave them. If they didn't go on to be, professional dancers, they became doctors, lawyers, engineers. They found their voices. So we made a video about this, and this superhero filmmaker, who's a young woman, COVID person from NYU, showed up, refused payment for her services. The kids put together testimonials. We put together expressions of how good she is as a dance teacher. And we initially had to keep the studio afloat. So far, so good. Open for enrollment now, Dream Studio. And we have an ongoing raise through something called Fractured Atlas in a campaign called Keep Kids Dancing Through COVID. All the money donated as our fiscal sponsor goes to make sure that everybody who wants to return to dance can. We're talking about kids who have given a lot to dance for many years and who may or may not be in a position to return to dance right now. We'll all be okay if we hang together, but the pandemic blew us up. We all landed in different places. So what we're trying to do now is to make sure that the kids who have so beautifully advocated for themselves, even as their lives blew up, and advocated for the kids younger than they are, that we can keep and recognize our neighborhoods after the fact, and everything that we value is not gone. We can scaffold what we love now. This is where it matters, not later. It matters later now, but let's do it now because we can. So thank you so much, and my deepest honor and gratitude to be even included among these other extraordinary people that have done such wonderful work. And I would love to find ways to collaborate with all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tara. Great job. And Michael, can we hear from you next? I would like to get to all four. So we've unmuted Joanne and Cynthia. So you'll be next. Michael?
I just want to congratulate everybody that has been a part of it and thank them so much.
You did a great job. Outstanding. I mean, books for his peers. How old are you, Michael?
I'm 10.
You're
Wow.
10. Wow. You can come work for United Way when you're a little older. But we'll take you as a volunteer at 10, I have to tell you. Well, you did an outstanding job. You really did.
You rock.
So proud of you. Joanne?
Hi, Joanne from NAMI Mid-Hudson. Again, it was an honor to be nominated. And thank you, NAMI Mid-Hudson, for our team, for continuing to help us. We're virtual now, free educational classes. If you know anybody struggling with a mental health issue or a family member that needs support, resources. And we thank the United Way, Ending the Silence, that we can provide that positive program to our middle and high school students. So we do that as well on virtually, and we're just very honored. My mom told me I won a kindness award in kindergarten. I didn't know that. I don't think she ever figured out how to vote either, but she said I have her vote every day. And I want to especially say, Michael, you truly are an inspiration. And I was hoping you would win, but you have won. Be kind, good job, and you have a bright future ahead of you. Thank you, everyone.
Cynthia, I see you there. Hi.
Hi.
You did
Good
a fabulous job.
Good morning, everyone. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who made this possible. This was awesome, awesome, awesome. And I congratulate every other Kindness Champion nominee. Everybody's doing a great job. But my special thanks goes to Michael. Oh my God, I'm so proud of Michael. Good job, Michael. Keep doing what you're doing at 10. Oh boy, you are really a kindness champion. Thank you so much, United Way, for all you do for us in the community. And we'll continue to be part of, CCM family will continue to be part of what United Way does. And we just love United Way. Thank you all.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm glad we got this opportunity to open up the mics and everything. We really appreciate you coming on, and we'll be sending you your certificates, and we'll be talking to you because we are making a donation in your name to your favorite charities. So we'll be calling the four of you up to see where you would like that to be done. And you know, it's a pandemic. This is the best we could do, but I think this was terrific. I mean, so we had over 180 people on this morning. So thank you all for joining us. And, you know, the two chambers, they've done so much work, so much great work during this time. And also Anaudi and Jody for coming on and talking about some serious issues that we all need to think about. So I want to thank them. But on behalf of the staff and the board, I want to thank you all. Be safe, wear a mask, right? And have a great day. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.